Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT, we're tracking the investigation this morning into a deadly crash in Lexington. We'll have the latest information coming up live.
A man's been arrested for stealing a car with a 20-day-old baby inside. He's charged with theft and kidnapping.
And we talked to people in Lexington who watched a fight and a high-speed chase unfold right on their street.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
And an early good morning to you and welcome. It's good to have you with us here on this Monday. It's the first full day of winter. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Wow, really?
Well, didn't we go into it yesterday, but it was up in the day when it actually started.
Yeah, and let's check in now with, I guess, Micah to see if it's going to feel like it.
Hey, little golf clap this morning, Billy Bryant. I like that. Yeah, it started off yesterday afternoon and off into the evening, your winter solstice, and now we're looking at today, the first full day of winter. There's First Alert Defender live radar. A nice clean sweep as of right now. But look, as we go toward the afternoon, I just can't rule out a possible shower or two. It's not much, but it's going to be there. It's a possibility at least. 20, 30%, that's it. Temperatures are there in the 30s, even a 40-degree reading coming out in the London-Corbin area. Go toward the afternoon. We'll be sitting there with a southeast wind, and that'll pump us up to around 49, 50 degrees. Only a small chance of rain, so all in all, it's not that bad of a start to your Christmas week. However, the focus of the forecast is not really on today. It's on Christmas Eve and also Christmas Day with a possible white Christmas. I'll really go over this and show you when you can expect that snow to move on in, coming up in just a few short minutes.
We'll see you then, and let's get right to the news. New this morning, a man is dead after an early morning crash in Lexington.
The wreck happened off Georgetown Road just before 3 o'clock this morning. WKYT's Mark Barber is live at the scene with the latest. Good morning to you, Mark.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Yeah, quite an active scene still out here at this moment. Over my one shoulder here, you can see that a tow truck company has actually pulled the car that was involved in that deadly crash out of a line of trees here, and they have that car mounted up on a truck. They're getting ready to take it away here in the next few minutes. And to my other side, there's a fence repair crew out here. They say they are working to repair the damage that was done to this fence before any of the horses that are in the pasture can wander out. Now, investigators here tell me that this crash happened near the Fayette-Scott County line about 2 hours ago. Investigators say the driver of a white Chevy was heading north when he crossed the median and oncoming traffic crashed through two fences and then slammed into a line of trees just feet from a house. Officers tell us the driver was thrown from the car. I'm told the man died at the scene. When Lexington police got here, they weren't sure if anyone else was in the car at the time of the crash. Fire crews and canines searched the area for a passenger, but no one else was found, so they believe the driver was the only person in the car. Now, police say it will take time to figure out what caused the man to crash. Now, investigators tell me that the coroner has identified the man, but they tell me they're waiting to release his identity until they're able to notify his family members. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you very much. Police have arrested a man in connection with an Amber Alert that was issued Thursday. Florence police officers have arrested 25-year-old Jonathan Sester in Hamilton County, Ohio on Sunday. They say that Sester stole a car from a speedway in Boone County last week with a 20-day-old baby in the back seat. He is charged with theft and kidnapping. Surveillance video from the speedway on US 42 in Florence shows the mother and her other child walking inside the convenience store, and that's when police say Sester got in the car and drove away. Florence police found the baby in the car on Dixie Highway in Fort Mitchell. The baby was not hurt.
Well, police departments around the country are on high alert after the weekend killing of 2 officers in New York.
Many union leaders and others are warning officers to wear bulletproof vests and be mindful of their posts on social media. Don Champion reports from Brooklyn.
NYPD officers stood alongside members of the public in Brooklyn Sunday to pay tribute to 2 officers who were ambushed.
The assassination of members of our family, of our community. We all mourn together.
40-year-old Rafael Ramos and 32-year-old Wenjin Liu were shot and killed as they sat in their cruiser Saturday. Moments later, the gunman, 28-year-old Ismael Brinsley, took his own life. A moment of silence was held for the officers at Madison Square Garden Sunday before the New York Rangers-Carolina Hurricanes game. Liu, a 7-year veteran, had been married only 2 months. Ramos, a father of 2, joined the NYPD 2 years ago.
I hope and pray that we can reflect on this tragic loss of lives that have occurred so that we can move forward.
Hours before the shooting here, investigators say Brinsley shot and wounded his ex-girlfriend in Maryland. They also say he posted threats on social media against police in retaliation for the deaths of Eric Garner and Michael Brown. The shooting happened amid growing outrage over police brutality.
Today is about changing the system.
This weekend, hundreds marched in Philadelphia while others shut down streets in downtown Cleveland. In the wake of this weekend's shooting, officers in New York City have been advised to work in pairs for their safety. Don Champion, CBS News, New York.
And New York City's Mayor Bill de Blasio is scheduled to deliver remarks in New York today, focusing on strengthening ties between police and the community. Meanwhile, President Obama called New York Police Commissioner William Bratton while on vacation in Hawaii Sunday to express condolences for the killings.
A robbery early Sunday morning in Lexington sent one man to the hospital. Police say the man was walking on Lane Allen near Harrodsburg Road when three men came up to him and assaulted him. He was able to walk to the Save-A-Lot on Southland Drive to get help. The victim told police one of the men hit him over the head and stole his keys and cash.
We're hearing from neighbors who watched a fight in a high-speed police chase unfold right on their street. On Saturday morning, officers chased after Marco Marcel Givens. They say he forced a woman and her child into his car and then sped off down Georgetown Street. Police caught up with him on Pemberton and arrested him. Neighbors nearby saw the whole ordeal unfold.
That was unnecessary, and to put an innocent child at risk was really unnecessary. Childish, self-centered. It's just really sad.
Both the mother and the child, held against their will, are okay, and police say Givens not only spit on a firefighter during all this, but also caused hundreds of dollars worth of damage to a police cruiser. He is scheduled to be arraigned today.
Famed boxer Muhammad Ali has been hospitalized with a slight case of pneumonia. Ali, who suffers from Parkinson's disease, was admitted to the hospital early Saturday morning. A spokesperson for the boxer says he's doing well and is only expected to stay in the hospital for a short amount of time. Ali retired from boxing in 1981.
State officials have approved construction of Kentucky's first major solar-powered power plant. Kentucky Utilities and Louisville Gas and Electric partnered up for the project. It will be built at the E.W. Brown Generating Station in Mercer County. The project will cost about $36 million, but it will have a minor impact on electric bills. Those at KU say the solar plant will help protect against possible fuel price hikes for fossil fuels.
Kentucky Proud. It's a phrase we hear quite often here in the Bluegrass State. But did you know all the famous products that are made right here in the Commonwealth? According to this list from the Herald Leader, several famous products are made right here in Kentucky. You can find Post-it notes in Cynthiana, Hot Pockets in Mount Sterling, and Jif peanut butter in Lexington. Some other Kentucky-made products include disco balls, iPhone glass, and Airheads candy.
We have a reminder.
We have a reminder this morning for Lexington drivers. The blasting part of the New Circle Road widening project will impact another road this week. State transportation crews will shut down Alexandria Drive between the roundabout and Biley Road twice today and twice Tuesday. Blasting is scheduled for 9 this morning and 3 p.m. on both days. Crews are widening New Circle between Versailles Road and Leestown Road.